Alrighty, it is November 5th and it's about 10 p.m. at night. I just got finished. Today's my day off at both my jobs, McDonald's and Walmart. It's my day off today. So all day I've been cleaning and kind of repotting some of my plants and taking care of them. So obviously I have these ones up over here and I've moved a lot of them to my room also. So half of them here and half of them in my room. We also have a couple more in the office over there. I'll show you those. But I'm gonna start over here and I'll show you all the plants. And I'll show you where I got, I'll tell you all that. You'll see these bulbs up in them. Like in some of them, like there's this one. They're watering bulbs. You stick them in there, you fill them up, it's just a pain in the butt to fill up, and then you stick them in the dirt, and then they kind of slowly drain, and they'll water the plant whenever the soil dries out. So when the soil dries out, it will drain a little bit more, which I always thought was cool. You'll see Lexi's right over here. Anyway, so I'm gonna show you the plants we have over here. This is aloe vera. And when I got it, it was actually this pot right here. Not that one, but this one. It was literally in this pot. And it was much tinier. So I had transplanted it a few weeks, like a month or two ago. And like this one right here, there's a few in here now, but this one was originally just this one. Well, like it was about this size, and now they're all like getting all crazy. And it was originally in here. And then this one I'm planning on transplanting here soon. It's not looking as good anymore, but it used to be about this big. And now it's all this. It's called bear's paw. It's a type of succulent. It's doing okay, I feel. Oh, and one thing I should have mentioned is that this thing here is a drip system, and it waters the plants. It goes off every few days for a few seconds just to water them. It comes from here, and it's the timer for it. But I've been watering them, so I put it on a delay. But I have a video of how that works somewhere. I could make another video for you. But I had set it up myself and then just kind of cut off sections and added these little things here that basically the little twisty thing. You just twist it, and depending on the direction you twist it, it'll either shoot out a lot of water or a little bit of water. And then some of them have these things here that go and emit water in the bottom of that. So, yep. Anyways, yep, there's the aloe vera, and then this is a poinsettia. I have two of them. There's this one, and then there's this one. I don't know if you can hear the clock in my room over there chiming, but it's 10 p.m. Anyway, so this is a poinsettia here, and then there's one here. This one, well, both of them I had got from my school a couple years ago. It was around this time, like 3 or 2 years ago, and they were all red leaves. They're really hard to change. Like, they were already red because they had been store-bought, but it was at my school in like a plant class. Anyway, so they'll be red, right? And then they're like a Christmas type of plant that people like to have. Just one thing you should know is that they are poisonous to dogs and cats, so just thought I'd let you know. But anyway, then by the time spring comes around and when the days get longer, the red leaves will start to fall off, and then there'll be green ones that come up on here. And then usually the next year, if you like hide it in a closet and like keep it super dark, it's really hard to get them to change, but they'll change red again. But anyway, I haven't been able to get them to change. I've tried. So yeah, there's that one, and then there's that one. I used to be prettier, but they're not as pretty anymore. And this copper wire here is a bunch of lights. I'll show you that. Let me see here. Where's the button? Here it is. My dad had set that one up a few years ago. So I'd say that's pretty cool. And then there's this cactus here, which I had got from Walmart. It's I forgot what it's called. I think it's silver ball cactus. I think that's what it was, silver ball. And it's got a little yellow flower now. At Walmart, they've had like ones with different flowers. This one had a yellow one, and that yellow's my favorite color. So I had got that one. I think that's my most recent plant I've gotten a few months ago. This one is Thanksgiving plant or Christmas plant or whatever. And this one was in a tiny pot, like, I think it was one of these ones. And so I had transplanted it into this one. And it's getting all big now, which is nice. It's getting huge. It used to be about this big, and now it's like all down here. This pufferfish right here had a little succulent thing in there that I just transplanted, and it's in my room. I'll show you that. But that was the plant in there. I'm trying to remember what it was. It was a yeah, I'll have to remember. But it was like a little, totally forgot what it was. Anyway, bear's paw, poinsettia, aloe vera. And here is some seeds I planted half a year ago. They were blanket flower seeds, but they're not doing well. Here's a spider plant. I have a bunch of these, including one that was here I had taken to my mom's house. That one I will transplant someday because it is a tiny pot. And then this one is polka dot plant. It's not looking all that good, but once upon a time there's stuff here, but you can see there's still some over here, so that's good. And the leaves were purple over here. Sometimes they're purple and sometimes they're green. I don't know why, but they look pretty. Then this is sand rose. I've had this for a few years. It was in a tiny pot at one point. I don't know where it's at now, but since then I transplanted it, it has grown a lot, but it's not looking all that good anymore. But it had flowers at one point. And then right here I had gotten this from Walmart like a year ago, or a little less than a year ago. It's a pineapple plant, bromeliad, pineapple, whatever. It used to look all pretty, and it had this little pineapple, but it kind of looks like crap now. There's a couple other ones in there. My dad had made this little milk jug, and I had put it in there because I think the other pot wasn't all that good. I think it was too small, so I transplanted it. And there's another watering globe bulb. This plant I had gotten this in the spring of this year. It is a pinwheel succulent, and it looks like it needs to be transplanted because the roots are coming out, but it has since grown. Right here we got this when we moved into this house in 2017. I think it was the Christmas of that year. So, because we used to live in a house just down the street. You won't be able to see it from here, but that direction is a little blue house. We used to live there. Our neighbor next to that blue house gave us this for Christmas, and it was in like a tiny pot, like about this size and about this tall. And then I put it in this bucket, and it's gotten bigger. It's a Norfolk Island pine. I'm trying to say that correctly. Norfolk Island pine. I can't talk. My bad. But that's what that is. Sorry about that. Okay. Now I'll go on to my room. There's Lexi. She's gonna come too. Right up in here, I've moved all these plants in here today. This one is the one that was in that pufferfish, and I completely forgot what it's called. So I'm so sorry about that. But yeah, I completely forgot. I got these watering globes, these silver ones, or clear ones from Walmart today. This one I transplanted yesterday. It's a, oh, I didn't even look, I forgot. This one was, I think it's like some kind of dumb cane or something. It's like, and this one's also a dumb cane, but this one's called a Janet Craig. I forgot what this one is. I think it's corn plant. Actually, it might not be dumb cane, it might be corn plant, so that's my bad. Same with this one, this is also corn plant, but it's called Janet Craig, and I had just barely transplanted it. Right here is some type of Dracania, and the tag says Marginata bicolor. It's basically Marginata or whatever. It's from Madagascar, it said. And then right here is the Dracania, and it goes all the way over here. This one was sitting by the dining room window, and it had flowers on it, and it's just in this tiny little square pot about the size of my hand. So I just transplanted this one, and hopefully it'll do better. And then right here, this one is, I'm trying to remember, I forgot it again. Let me think. Yeah, I'll have to look at it, I forgot, but this one is a plant. I forgot what kind of plant. This is Creeping Charlie. It's not looking all that great, and it hasn't for a while, but I'm gonna try to fix that. And then this is another spider plant. I had transplanted it, and then this bigger pot because it was also in a tiny square pot. While I'm in here, I'll show you this. I had one of these a year ago, or no, years ago. But I thought I'd show you. My bad. I thought I'd show you it. So I got another one again. So it's a storm glass with crystals in there. Sorry. It predicts the weather. So I don't know how accurate it is, but these have been in the bottom since I got it. But basically, when it's on the bottom, it means that frost's coming soon. So it means that frost is coming soon. And then sometimes they'll come up, like the other day ago, they were up to here. But it basically says, so like clear crystals is sunny weather, rainy weather is murky liquid, crystals at the top, thunderstorms, large flaky crystals, cloudy skies, and then thread of crystals, windy weather. And it's got a high humidity thing, and then a clock, and then it has a Galileo thermometer, which different balls say different things. If it's like that, that means this is what the temperature is. So it means 68 degrees is the temperature up in here. If that one were floating here, then it means that it would be 64 degrees in here. And if all, or it could be 64 degrees or less. Now, if all of these were at the bottom, it means that the temperature would be 80 degrees or higher. So that's kind of what that means. And there's a lava lamp there. I have a time-lapse video of that one. Here's a little sunflower thing. Alrighty. So that's the plants in here. It is fall. The leaves are changing now. Usually they're done changing by October, like late October, and they're already off. But this year they're like halfway through because it's been such a warm year. I'll go ahead and show you those. I'm gonna use this flashlight. It's a very bright one. Just give me 1 second. You can see how they're changing. The poplar trees there, and there's some elms, and then the poplar trees once again, and leaves up on the ground there. And I'll go ahead and show you the plants over here. It's dark and there's no light in here, so well, there's a light in the foyer. I'll show you that one. This is a golden pothos. We've had this since I was like really little, so we've had this like probably since like 2010, maybe 2012 or 2014. But it's been everywhere with us, and it's just always looked like this. They don't like a lot of sun. They like a lot of shade. This one, once upon a time, looked like that one, but I got too much sun, so it doesn't look as good anymore. And then there's the bamboo plant, Lucky Bamboo. That one's doing good. And then this one, oh, I forgot what this one is, but it's a some type of plant. Oh, here's the tag. Let's see what it says. Sugar vine. So that one's in here and it's good. And then I think that's all the plants in here. Obviously this is just a Lego, it's not a plant, but I thought I'd show that. And oh, I was gonna show you the front yard trees, but they've already dropped all their leaves and we mowed them up, so they're gone. So anyway, I'm gonna take this bag of soil back in the garage. But I thought I would show you the plants and stuff, do a little update. Sorry, I forgot the names of some of them. And let me go ahead and turn this off real quick. Anyways, yeah, those are my plants. I think that's all of them. I just want to make sure I have so many. Yeah. So yeah, I'll keep you updated on them. They're all doing good. And I did show you the tranium, right? I don't think I showed you. No, I did show you the tranium. Okay. Yep. Alrighty. Yep, that's all the plants. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.